Okay, today's video, we're going to talk about the business logo irrelevance disapproval reason on Google Ads, where your business logo ad asset is getting disapproved. That is, the little logo that's on your ads is getting disapproved. You're not able to show anything. You're not able to show a real logo on your Google ad, and instead have that little gray circle with a globe on it, which is technically in white. If you want to fix that, and you're getting issues like blurry, your logo is getting disapproved for being blurry, or having blank space, or logo not relevant, I'm going to tell you how to fix all of that in today's video. You absolutely do want to deal with this, as frustrating as this is, and as useless as Google's information is on how to actually fix this. You go ahead and you do the stuff, it doesn't work, which is why I'm making this video. Your click-through rates on your ad are going to be at least 20% higher with that logo on your ad, which in the grand scheme of things means about 50% more profit from your ads long term, because you're going to have higher ad rank when you have higher click-through rates, baby. You're going to get, then as a result of that lower cost per click, you're going to get more impressions, better impressions, that is, your ad is going to get shown to people more likely to convert. Yes, that does happen. Therefore, it contributes to a much greater result than you think, and just the immediate click-through rate bump you're going to get from it and using it. So with that said, I'll go through what these things are. But before I do, if you do not know who I am yet, I am Corey Zyman, owner of Guarantee PPC, an online advertising agency that specializes in guaranteeing results for their clients. That is, we do not charge our clients management fees until we can get them a certain minimum lift in the profitability up front, generally speaking in excess of the management fee that we charge. So getting into the content here, first of all, the three main reasons why you get hit with the business logo irrelevance issue on and with your business logo asset is for either logo not relevant, blurry logo, or blank space. And I'm going to go through one by one what to do with each one of these, because these are the three most common, and want to address each one individually because they're all a little bit different. So first of all, dealing with the logo not relevant, quote unquote, that Google gives you when you go ahead and you look at the reason why you have this reason, disapproval status. And that is, what you're going to have is, ultimately, it's because for the most part, your logo is not on your website. And so the easiest way to fix this is to take your logo, your circle logo, not just your logo in general, but your circle logo that you're exactly using pixel for pixel on your Google ads, put it in the footer of your website so that the ad crawler can scan your website and see it, approve it, and get you approved again. If that can't be done, or that just for whatever reason doesn't work because the algorithm's just being stupid, you could do the brand verification form, which if you hover over the disapproval, logo not relevant, and then you click fix, you can upload proof of having trademark of that logo, or it's a part of your brand. Then they'll let you run it and it'll get approved from then on. So for that matter, you may say, well, Corey, I don't have a trademark on this particular logo, and it sounds expensive. It's not expensive. For $500, you can get a trademark on a particular logo, which if you're saying that's too much to do, you're being, again, in my opinion, stupid, because you're going to be pissing away tens of thousands of dollars not having your logo on your ad. You're picking up pennies in front of a damn steamroller trying to save $500 for a trademark approval, if this is what it actually takes to get you approved finally, to not do it. All you gotta do is Google cheap trademark attorney. You could find on Google, and you could find a cheap attorney that will do it, that just slams these things out day in and day out, and do it quickly and do it easily. All they'll ask you for is a high resolution version of your logo in black and white. You give it to them, you pay the money, you're done, basically. Give you the proof from the government back, you upload that to your account, boom, you're approved. So that's number one. Now, number two is the blurry reason. Okay, so that you want your logo that is going to show up next to your business name on the ad, which is equally just as important for high click-through, by the way, assuming this is an ad here. The reason for the business logo irrelevance, when you look into it and Google's telling you it's because the logo is blurry specifically, you need to make a circle version of your logo and add it as your logo, business logo ad asset itself. Because what most people have is a rectangular version of their logo. They don't have a circle version. So this is your call to do a circle version of the logo. Sometimes you can get by with taking the first letter of your logo, if your logo is a text-based logo, and use that as your circle logo that you upload as your business logo ad asset and get approved. We've done that before. I don't recommend that. I recommend creating a new logo. And then with that said, you may have to go ahead, if you create the new logo that doesn't look like your core rectangular logo that's on your site now, you're going to have to go ahead and put that circular logo probably in the footer in order to get it approved and not have a logo not relevant issue come up after that. Okay? So that's number two. Number 3 here, the third most common reason why you get this issue coming up is for reasons of blank space. And this is where you need to have a circle version of your logo. Blank space and blurry are linked together very closely in that if you're using a rectangular version of your logo as your business logo ad asset, sometimes you'll get disapproved for being blurry, sometimes you'll get disapproved for being like blank space. Blank space being because the logo itself is supposed to be like completely filled with a logo. You're not supposed to have a text logo that was you took your rectangular logo and you submitted it because there's a bunch of white space in there and it's unideal. And even if you have the first letter of your logo and you cropped out the first letter of your logo and you submitted that also has a lot of white space. So therefore, that's why that's specifically not ideal. And I told you it's not ideal before, and you should actually make a circle version of your logo. Man up, produce it, pull your panties up, get it out of the way, spend the damn money to do it. And then that is assuming if you don't have one. If you do have one, just upload it, of course. And then you need to simplify your logo and make a new one. Ultimately, you could try, in other words, you could try to submit the first letter of your logo if you want, or take part of the logo and crop it down and submit that as your business logo ad asset. If that doesn't get approved, you need to make a new version of the logo altogether. And the tip that I can give you here is make it as simple as possible. So don't do a whole lot of crap in there. Just do a little icon or whatever, and that is it, because that's the most likely thing that's going to get approved for not being blurry, not having a blank space. So if you have a blank space issue, if you're not using a circle logo, use one. And use a dedicated one, not cropping the part of the rectangular logo that you have. And if that doesn't work, make the logo simplified as possible to see that you'll get it approved. So there's no blank space and you're not getting disapproved for being blurry as well. Submit it in higher resolution format as you can on top of it. And then finally, take that logo and put it back into the footer of your website if you're having any more issues so that it will get approved. And if you can't, get it trademarked and submit your paperwork for that. Those are the most common reasons why you're going to have this business logo relevance ad message show up for you in your business logo ad asset in your Google Ads account. There's tons of little things like this that I could tell you just simply about other ad asset types. I mentioned a little bit earlier in this video about the business name ad asset type. That in itself will increase your click-through rate a good 20%. That is instead of having the domain name next to your logo, you have your website brand name. And I have a video just about that particular ad asset type and the tips and getting the most out of it, just like I did here. You should watch that to go along with it because that's the second most important ad asset type. But with that said, I've got tons of videos on this channel about these tips, these small things that you would only know after doing something dozens of times. What the most ideal way to do it is, you'll find it all on this channel. Because I spend 40 hours a week doing ad strategy at our firm and I'm strategizing on about 50 different ad accounts at any given time to find out what works and what doesn't work, not only on Google Ads, but other ad platforms as well, Facebook and so on and so forth. And so if you want to learn from somebody, get the information from the source. 90+% of this other information you find on Google and whatnot is given to you by either agency owners, don't manage any ads themselves, or they're trying to sell you a course, don't manage any ads. They spend all their time trying to make their YouTube channel awesome, but they don't actually, that's their full-time job, is just YouTube. Therefore, they're not in the weeds doing any of the work. Therefore, they don't know shit because the stuff's changing so quickly that you could only know it by actively doing it as your full-time job. And I'd spend my weekends sharing what works and what doesn't work during my full-time day job. So if you're going to learn from anybody, you should learn from this channel. If you want to make millions of dollars a year running ads for your business, you should also check out my blog while you're at it too. If you like the channel, you're going to like my blog. You can find that at guaranteedppc.com/blog. The blog has actual screenshots and step-by-step instructions to use the strategies that we're using at the firm to guarantee our clients' results. So you should check that out as well. With that said, generally speaking, ad assets, the more the better because it'll make your ad bigger. There are some exceptions. You will want to watch some of my other videos that I have on this channel about ad asset types and how to get the most out of them specifically, because each tips on each one, like the price extensions to get the most out of them, the site links, how to get the most out of them. So you should watch my other videos regarding that. If you want somebody though to just step up to the plate and do all this stuff for you and you got more money than time, you should definitely reach out to my firm at guaranteedppc.com and I'll have a conversation with you on what we can actually guarantee for you in terms of results, doing all the work for you, and give you 10, 20 other things you can actually already do right now to get you to the next level in your revenue and profitability of your ad account and business. So furthermore, if you don't like working with ad agencies per se, you like managing your own ads still, We've already got niche markets that work for a bunch of different niche markets out there. We've worked in over 100 different niche markets in the last decade plus of running this advertising firm, Guarantee PPC. And so if we've worked in your niche market, you could buy outright from us the campaign templates, landing page templates, and all of it that work for your niche market. You copy paste that into your account and get the same results we're getting. You should definitely check in with us to see what results we've got in your niche market, to at least see what you would stand to gain using our template that we sell for a one-time fee. And that's a great way to get to shortcut your way to success as well. We got people using these templates to start whole other businesses from scratch, frankly. If you want to start a business from scratch, just subcontract out tree service work, get our template that gets leads for tree services at rock bottom rates, and you have a business already. A lot of you guys are trying to gamble your money on businesses that may or may not work, when you could just start with a template that you know will work for a certain market to beat the competition, and that you're in a market that actually where it works, because we've worked with a client in that market, they're making millions already. You could also reach out to me if you're interested in those templates as well. Other thing I just want to quickly mention here as well, with all that said, if you're stuck with where you're at and you're not quite sure what to do in terms of growing your revenue, you should reach out to me for a 30-minute coaching call, and I could tell you within that 30-minute time, reviewing your product, packaging or service, how your website's set up to sell the service, your pricing strategy, stuff like that, and tell you where you're stuck at. A lot of you guys, you think your ads is the holy grail to fix your revenue problems. And a lot of times it's something else that surrounds, that contributes to making your ads work. And your ads will just start working once you fix that other thing. I work with business owners all day long as my sole job, other than doing the ad strategy. And I could tell you what basically will get you unstuck with that call. And every single person who gets coaching calls from myself comes back for more coaching calls at some point, or at least intends to, because the information is so solid. You can find out what you need to find out in 30 minutes. If you're interested in that, you can also reach out to me at guaranteeppc.com. So with that said, though, I'll wrap it up with that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Remember when I said business logo ad asset was important during this video? Well, this video here tells you how to do it.